guys, gals, friends, and pals. This is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we stream a different game nearly every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Human Brian.
Good evening.
And Brandykatz is off to the side.
Hello.
And we are happy to be streaming Trophy for Xbox. This is an Xbox semi-exclusive. It is also available on NES, of all things. This is a real Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge ported to consoles. Anyway, here's the intro to Trophy for Xbox. This game is also available on NES. You can buy a real NES cartridge, 8-bit cartridge, for $60 to get this game.
Oh, wow.
Nice
That's
job,
pretty cool.
Chicago. Yeah, I think that's neat. And it's only been ported to Xbox so far. There's not even a Steam version.
I wonder how they're doing that without the lockout chip.
Couldn't tell you,
I'm sure
but
somebody figured it out.
yeah, I mean, they're not the only company to make NES cartridges nowadays. But as I was saying earlier, unfortunately, the character art is trying to be Japanese style, but it's pretty heinous. I'm hoping for sprites that look good, at least.
Yeah, the art. The art screams like high school anime kid.
So we got some robots, that's cool. Yeah, that's true, Jono. I'm happy Xbox Series S and X are doing quite well right now. One reason they're doing well is because Sony can't get its act together with PS5s, but hey, that actually helps the market by giving Sony more competition.
Well, all the casual people can go buy a Series S if they really want one, get Game Pass, and they're set.
Yeah, and Series S, while it is a little bit weaker than the Xbox One X, is still a decently beefy little system. It can make games look good.
Yep. Microsoft is selling just as many Xboxes as they can make, just like Sony is selling just as many PS5s as they can make.
Yeah, they're just somehow producing a little more than Sony, it would seem.
Well, the Series S is a lot easier to make.
Makes sense.
Sony still sold like 16 million PS5s.
Not
So
bad.
they're still making as many as they can.
But can you believe they're going to keep making PS4s just because they can't meet the demand for their newest system?
Seems a bit silly, but
Yeah.
oh well.
I mean, they make money, but in the long run, I don't think.
Actually, it's not
Seriously.
unusual. I was reading an article about it, and Sony kept producing the PS1 for 6 years into the PS2 life cycle. The
Wow.
PS2 they produced for 6 years as well into the PS3. The PS3 they produced for 4. So it only makes sense in their,
Here we are.
modus operandi to do that.
I see. So, Trophy, which is known to be something of a modern Mega Man clone, lets you start out by picking your level from 8 possible levels. I don't know the optimal order. That's one thing
Pick
I never
one.
liked about Mega Man is if you don't look up the optimal order, you're going to have a harder time with things.
Just pick one.
Yeah, we'll just do the very first.
The Clown Show.
Carnival. Alright.
I doubt Sony will make a cut down PS5. They won't. They'll just keep selling PS4s.
And here we go. Whoa! There's no ducking. That stinks.
This definitely screams NES game.
So,
In a good way.
yeah, I mostly don't mind the presentation here. What I do mind is the lack of widescreen borders. The blue borders off to the sides is sort of like making it a little bit hard to tell where the real edges of the screen are, just a tiny little bit.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like even a border around the video would have been, like
Yeah.
the play area would have been a good idea.
Something. But I always recommend widescreen borders for 4:3 ratio games like this, or close to 4:3, whatever it really is. Uh-oh. I actually don't know how I'm gonna not fall and die in this hole.
You wall jump?
That's a good question. Nope. Wow, that's unforgiving. Let's see if we can figure that out. Hey, Shitsu.
Sony definitely won't do a stripped down PS5. They'll just keep selling the PS4. Second death.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, Mega Man wasn't exactly known for being easy.
Yeah, and that's a discussion that everybody's had before, that, you actually had to have some skill.
Well, a lot of times you have to memorize the levels and stuff. Hey, I got a trophy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just have to take the higher route, because it doesn't seem like the lower route's going to work out for me.
Yep.
Yeah, that worked.
You had to memorize the levels. And,
Okay, that worked. Look at this jump right here. They really want me to just land on the edge here.
Yeah.
Wow, that was, it was mean, but I got my health back, I think. Yes, Latino, thank you for resubscribing, dude.
That's awesome.
Always super appreciated. Oh, what?
You gotta jump up to the platform.
I got an achievement.
something.
Almost dead, be alert. 110 gamer score. Be on your last life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my bad. I should have realized. It was a little bit visually ambiguous. Also, this game.
It really was.
I think they said this game has parallax scrolling, but it sure doesn't in this area.
You sure there's not like a setting that you can turn up the graphic quality or set it in high mode or something?
Nope. This is just what we get.
All right then.
That's cold, Tom. I think the game itself doesn't look ugly per se, just not very impressive maybe, or just, but not really bad, I wouldn't say. There we go, I made it to the next screen.
Yeah, this is a bit rough.
I'm gonna run out of lives.
No offense to the creator, but this is a bit rough.
I think it's made by only one guy, I could be wrong. The enemy bullets travel straight through walls. That's nice. Not.
So do yours.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And you can shoot from ladders, which is good.
Yeah,
I'm using turbo, by the way, in case anyone wonders how I'm able to shoot so fast.
This is like a straight rip of Mega Man.
Yeah,
pretty much down to everything.
I have
like
zero
more like
complaints.
Mega Man 4, like 4 or 5. Not one of the early ones.
Time to go gamer streamer mode. What do you mean by that?
We will be...
No, it definitely does not look worse than first-gen NES games.
No, definitely not.
Thompson is just not a good judge of retro content, unfortunately. We love him, but he's not.
His memory is too short. I remember all this stuff.
Yeah, for instance, look how detailed the background is right here. Like, that's not something you got from first-gen NES games. Also, dude, this freaking enemy. He's just...
Get away from it.
Following you.
Leave me alone, thank you. I got a little life from the trophy, at least.
We'll be giving away Mega Man Legacy in about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we are giving out a PC copy of Mega Man Legacy. I thought that'd be appropriate.
Hey, I like books any style. Fly at me. I'll read them as they're rotating.
I don't think that's a book.
It's like a book.
Oh.
Somebody said flying book, so that's what got my brain on it.
Yeah, it's like that Chicago, which was annoying, but... Oh, we even have slowdown. It is a real NES game after all. Hey, I'm getting some life back. I do like that you find trophies and they give you life back. That just makes the title kind of fun.
Yeah.
Let me know when you start seeing flickering sprites.
Some of
that's the authentic NES experience.
Yeah, on the start of this screen there was some.
Oh, there were? Okay.
Yeah, slow down and a little bit of flicker. Not terrible.
The bad guys come back.
Yeah,
this is fairly fun. Again, there's some level memorization involved. With Mega Man, you have to get used to what the level's like if you actually want to succeed at it. This has got the same kind of thing, but we're doing fine.
Yeah, you're doing alright for not knowing the game.
Yeah. It's fun. Slow down. Give me that trophy. Yeah, got all the trophies. Trophos, as some of us like to call them. Oh, great, that magnet thing. Killed it.
Trophy.
Oh, but there's another right away. Thank you for that.
Did you despawn the first, or you got
Yeah,
its
just the one
spawn
left.
point off screen?
Yeah. Darn it. Yeah, you gotta kill those things fast. So, Brian, have you ever heard of MacGruber?
That does not sound familiar.
Well, apparently it was a series of Saturday Night Live sketches starring Will Forte, a very talented comedian. Oh, you gotta take the higher route. And anyway, it got a movie in 2010, I think it was.
Interesting.
Is that the year it said, Brandy?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, and there's now a... that was really annoying. Anyway, there's a Peacock TV series now that just came out. So they brought MacGruber back, which I thought was kind of neat. MacGruber is a parody of MacGyver and also 80s action tropes.
Gotcha.
This is so annoying that the positioning of the enemies right there, where you're just almost guaranteed to land on them when you hit the platform. I didn't, though, miraculously. Anyway, we watched the movie of it today while I was working on my Arcade 1-Up project, and I thought it was very, very funny. We watched the unrated version, and I mean, boy, this was really unrated, you know, like quite a lot of cussing, some mostly digital blood, and a little bit of nudity, but like, wow, there's way more cussing than I was expecting. Like, they simply shot it as a rated R movie. Uh-oh. Okay, is he gonna... Yeah. Am I supposed to ride his hands? I think I'm supposed to ride... This is very hard. Ah! Okay. Okay, I got it. Ow. Sort of. I wonder how many hits he takes.
All of the hits.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's not actually very hard now that I know what to do.
Oh yeah, his hands keep coming up in the same spot, so it's not bad.
But I already lost some life, so that's the bad part. And I took a hit. Okay. Yeah, if any of you guys in the audience watch MacGruber, it's really a funny movie. I do recommend it.
Gotta stop taking these hits, Paul.
For real. I wish I knew how many hits this guy can take.
I already told you, all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't have a health bar. I've got a little notch in my health bar left. Like, this is it for me.
One more and he's done.
Yeah. If only... Man, I mean, he really takes a lot of hits. At least in Mega Man, the bosses had life bars. Ah!
I can't remember if they did in the first one.
Oh, good question. Jeez, I wish I had more life when I got here. Or that I hadn't taken some hits right when I got here. Somebody should be counting how many times I've hit him. Which was 0 at that time, but...
You should be counting how many times you hit him.
I'm streaming!
Too bad. Get good.
Spaz says 12. I believe it, yeah. I mean... He's not even flickering or changing color or anything, which is not good. Oh! Achievement.
You were down to your last one.
Yeah, and you get passwords. Frankly, it should save and not passwords. So we know... I guess I'm going to go back there and just be more careful and do that obnoxiously long boss fight. Because otherwise...
Wow, that's kind of a bummer. You don't... Oh, you burned all your lives previously. That's what it was.
Before I got them.
That makes sense now.
Let's just hope we can do better this time. But yeah, it seems like a game where you're going to rely on the passwords to get you farther. And you could probably get passwords from people who have already done it and just jump ahead a bit. I wonder if there's cheat codes. That'd be nice.
I mean, wouldn't it just be cheap passwords?
Yeah, I mean, maybe so. But, you know, games of this era had cheats, and unfortunately modern games almost never do, which sucks. Yeah, Dark6, just email me again. I appreciate it. Dark6, are you the one who emailed me some codes around Christmas time? Somebody did, but I can't remember who it was at this exact moment.
Speaking of codes, has anybody read about the changes to Humble Bundle and Humble Choice?
No, what changed?
They are basically making a flat structure, so there's only one level. What it was originally.
Yeah.
And they are reducing the number of games they have every month to try to make them higher quality.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, it used to be like 10 to 12 just absolute shovelware games. So I think they're trying to get some better games.
Hotter games, in other words.
Yeah, occasionally they'll have good games, but I canceled my subscription. I didn't cancel it, I just set it to not renew.
I mean, I think that's where we got the Mega Man Legacy code from, probably, is from Humble Bundle.
Probably. Yeah, they're also a game publisher as well, but they were giving away other publishers' games, like 8 to 10 to 12 a month, depending on which level you had. And I think that was confusing people.
I'm confused right now.
It's strange. But I turned off my renewal because it's just, there's been nothing recently that's even interesting.
You said you haven't felt like playing on your PC much anyway.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation and Xbox games.
It's good to get some use out of the consoles.
The few Switch games that come out that are interesting, that don't come out on something else.
Well, to my mind, there's a ton of Switch games like that, but
no, not
they're
really.
all pretty. I mean, things that were Switch exclusives are starting to come to other things, like Blaster Master Zero came to Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
And Hatsune Miku Puzzle Logic, or whatever it's called, is coming to Xbox Game Pass in 2 weeks or something, or whenever it comes, and that makes me happy.
Cool. Isn't that like a Picross game or something?
Yeah, exactly. And I already own the Switch version, but I'll be very happy to play it on Xbox and get achievements.
Well, I had it on auto renew for a while, and then they did the whole classic thing where if you were already a subscriber, you got rolled into their classic thing where you got more games for a lower price, but I just kind of got tired of it. And I've got hundreds and hundreds of Steam codes that I'll never use.
Yeah, sometimes I'll add Steam games to my library when I acquire them, and other times I'll just put them in our prize pool because there's so many hundreds in the library already. Ooh, I got a face that time. I don't know what that does. Maybe
that's a free life, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if it's following the Mega Man style, his free lives were just a picture of his head.
Makes sense.
So, Bob Jones wants to know if you ever streamed a cooking game.
Yeah, we did on Switch one time.
Overcooked?
Yeah, plus Overcooked. We've streamed that 2 or 3 times total. Randy played with me once.
That was so bad.
Hey, Javors! But yeah, there was some kind of Switch cooking game that we did. Anyway, this guy again. Let's see how this goes. Thank you, guys. I hope so.
Boy.
Robot Clown with way, way too much life. Like, what was he even thinking, the developer? But anyway. He was thinking, screw you, player. Yeah, I think I've got my strategy for dodging his bullets, if this actually works. Falling forward seems to work. So, our audience doesn't like MacGruber for some reason. I thought it was a decently popular thing. Not one person in the audience apparently has seen or enjoys MacGruber. Oh,
never heard of it.
At that time. Yeah. No, you can't shoot up. It's Mega Man.
He looks kind of like a demented bozo.
Yeah, I just can't believe that nobody has. Like, I mean, it got a movie and now there's a sequel TV series. Obviously, it has some kind of audience. But, oh well. Yeah, just trust me, it's funny. If you like action movies and stuff, and you want a comedy out of it, a little bit dirty, it's worth it. Oh, okay. Darker players familiar with it, at least. That's something. So, what else have we watched lately? Well, I mentioned in the newsletter, we watched the anime of Kandagawa Jet Girls, which we had streamed the game of in August. Ow! Ran into the hand that time. Way to go, Paul. Yes, it is MacGyver Street. Anyway, Kandagawa Jet Girls, if you thought the game looked cool, or if you just want to watch jet racing and all the girls are ridiculously pretty, you know, that's a good show to watch. But, like I mentioned...
I haven't seen it, though.
It was very good. You know, all the characters are very likable.
They are. Hey, I did it that time. All right.
That was
So
20 hits.
Yeah, it's a bit too many for my
I counted them that time.
But hey, at least I got an achievement for it. Gaming like a boss. One boss defeated.
Nice.
It's generous with the
One
gamer score,
boss.
and I got a trophy.
Just one.
Thanks, everybody. Ah, look at that. Now there's like there's a hand over it. Okay. Should we look up the level order? If somebody in the audience would look up the level order for me, just in case, say like trophy, best level order.
I
or
don't
trophy.
think you got a special ability for that.
Oh, dang. You're right. So what would it matter? Never mind. Don't look it up. It's the same. I got an extra life. That counts for a lot.
You picked up that life already.
Yeah, there's no sub... You're right. There's no sub screen or anything where you can access
Push
items.
the back button or select.
Yeah, I'm hitting it. It doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything? Huh?
Yeah, trigger button. Oh, wait. For some reason, they mapped profile management to one of the buttons.
Okay.
Are you seriously going to make me do that? Yeah, that really needs to be a face button, so good thing they did that. Yeah, which is, I think that's left bumper that it's mapped to. Anyway.
The guy who developed... Well, I mean, if it was originally an NES, style game, then it's only A, B, start, select, and then the D-pad.
Reincarnations of old jet skis. No.
Hey, stop it! Uh-oh, what's that guy gonna do? Try to drop on. There we go. So, there really doesn't look to be parallax scrolling. If it said that, it was wrong. But maybe it didn't say it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. In fact, I probably am. Should there be parallax? Yes, there should. But NES wasn't, like, exactly made for that.
NES wasn't really known for that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was in some, like, higher-end AAA-style games.
Yeah, like Ninja Gaiden games would have it.
Yeah. Most Sunsoft games would have had it, but they were also a pretty big publisher.
Yeah, during the 80s and early 90s. And then they went away, and the world was worse for it.
I think they got bought by somebody.
Still made the world worse.
Yeah, this is
Duke Nukem style action.
This is definitely poor man's Mega Man.
But hey, it's fun. It's not like
No
Capcom's
extra
popping out
power
Mega Man
ups.
games all the time.
Well, they have released a few recently. And then
Yeah.
if you really like the kind of old style 8-bit, 16-bit Mega Man games, you could go with some of the NT Create stuff. Definitely not Mighty
Hey.
Number 9. No, that was a hot mess.
Yeah. I remember I streamed it for a little while one time, and maybe it was the first or second boss I just found super annoying.
Yeah, that game was weird.
Give me that trofo. Yes. At least the
But
game's
a lot of the other games that NT Creates makes are really good, so I have no idea what happened to Mighty Number 9.
just a rough development cycle, I guess. Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to fall down here. There's no visual indicator. Yeah, it worked.
That was the part that always confused me about Mega Man, is which pits do you fall in and which pits do you not?
Yeah, how would I even know? You just have to try and find out.
You just gotta guess.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to die. I hope I get to a checkpoint.
Oh yeah, anime
Oh,
wasn't
God.
cheap when I started watching it originally.
Heck, no, it wasn't.
Quite expensive, like $200 for a season of 26 episodes.
Yeah,
on
because
DVD.
one release with 2 to 4 episodes would be $30 or so.
I remember buying box sets back in the day. They were $150, $200 easy
Yeah.
for 26 episodes.
Like, I got the first season of Fushigi Yugi, another all-time favorite series. That was $130, I believe, when I bought it.
That's why so many people pirate. They didn't know they were pirating back then, but they bought the Hong Kong rips. They were like $40 on eBay.
Well, I've never watched Full Metal Panic. I'd like to see it.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of those Hong Kong rips in the fold style packages.
Oh, that was such BS.
Wow.
Star City way back here. I mean, not horribly far back, but you can only shoot in one direction, so you don't have good tools for dealing with weird enemies like this.
Yeah, I had a friend who used to, back when the Sci-Fi Channel did anime, but only after like midnight, he would record all of it on VHS tapes and then watch it later.
Wow. I had a Japanese friend, he'd go to Japan sometimes and he'd rent a bunch of stuff and he'd make copies on VHS for me as well.
Rentals are illegal in Japan.
Yeah, I guess they may not have always been or something, I don't know.
Maybe he was renting them slightly surreptitiously.
Man, that jump is a butt. And it's going to take all my lives away. Like, I hope using a password restores your lives or something. I'm actually going to be reviewing this for Co-Optimus in our Beyond Co-op feature where we talk about single-player games. Oh, 1-up, nice. Thank goodness. You could try to farm lives, by the way, right? That would work.
I guess. I don't know if they continue to drop stuff like health and... No, I guess so.
Yeah. Probably be worth doing, but
I mean, you can do the
boring.
same thing in Mega Man.
Yeah.
Your trophy.
Man, yeah, go down the hole. Trophy go down the hole. Yeah, kill that guy. That'll make this a little easier. Here's the problem. The guy who hovers underneath you, he doesn't pop up until you're over there. So, not so easy to deal with. Also, that jump is rough, but I did it. Ooh. Pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say there, Bob Jones. Bob Jones is having a seizure, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Put a wallet under his tongue.
Goody Goody?
Full Metal
FLCL?
Fully Cooley?
Goody Goody.
Which... It's Fully Cooley. Ah!
Goody.
Maybe the Japanese way is what you're saying, yeah. And they made a sequel series to that, but I didn't really like the first one, so I didn't buy it.
I love Goody Goody. This show's crazy.
A lot of people do. I mean, it's got a good sense of humor and everything, but it also is... Like, it's really mean to the main character for no reason, and the alien character, she never learns or improves. She's just the same shallow, totally nuts character at the end that she was at the beginning. Like, I need a little more heart than that. Oh god, I'm at a boss.
Yep. You're screwed.
Oh no, oh no. Ah! So, I see what to do. It's gonna take more shots. What's he doing? Where is he? That wasn't so bad. Come over here, stupid boss. Run! You killed me. Please respawn me there. There's 2 newer Fully Coolies. Weren't as good, VDH says.
I haven't seen them.
It's really... See...
What?
Yeah, that makes me angry.
Is he like magnetizing you?
Yeah, he's a magnet, sure, but
Okay.
it's really hard not to get caught under him is the problem. Those things just shoot you the whole time. He's gonna pick me up again. Yep, he picked me up again. Why wouldn't he? This might be where the stream stops.
Rage quit. Turn off the console.
Any suggestions? Because this is totally BS.
It could.
Um,
I mean, it's all about that pattern memorization in Mega Man.
I mean, I got away the very first time I was able to get away from him when he was dropping down, but this time he snagged me every time the last 2 times.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it seems like you have to like
Got a bunch
either
of
get
hits
to
in
the
that time.
like get to the other one all the way over. Oh.
Ah! The fact that they keep shooting you after he grabs you is what's really rude about it. Like, that's just mean.
Yes, like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, God.
He's
Okay,
gonna
don't
come
fall
all
right
the
on
way
me,
down.
please.
Yep, you're good.
He came right beside me.
Okay.
Well, I haven't hit him 20 times yet, but it's gotta be close, right?
Oh.
God,
You're doing good this time.
I hope. Hate it. Don't like this.
Yes. Oh. You almost had it.
I'm not gonna give it the finger.
You almost
Better
had
not.
it.
Wow.
3RFK. Okay, it does retain which levels you've beaten, so there's that. But, I mean, this is like... It's just attrition. Bob Jones says you repel him. I don't think I repelled him. Have you've done the first round of the contest? Are you about to start the second round?
Yes.
Cool.
I have just put the notes.
So guys, one of the publisher of this game also worked on Haunted Halloween 86, so tonight we're giving out some Haunted Halloween 86 codes. They were nice enough to donate them. And that's a fun NES game whose difficulty I would say is a little better balanced than what we're getting with the boss fight here, but
And there's
not a
lot
super
of,
easy game. But yeah, we do have a good number of codes.
There's 2 Xbox and 2 Switch.
I like the chiptunes, and I like the graphics and the style of NES games.
Yeah.
I really don't like the difficulty curves.
Same here. And people who are nostalgic for ball kicking difficulty, like, I don't know,
just don't find it fun.
Yeah, masochism has never been my gaming thing. Or any kind of thing. Well,
Sure.
at least not gaming, for sure.
Paul hides the
Hey,
witch in the
that's
closet.
that's why I stopped playing Borderlands 2. I was just like, I'm done. They don't give me a gun that's worth anything.
That was a shame.
Yeah.
I don't play games that they frustrate me. I just walk away.
Oh, great. I'm not even going to be able to get to the boss. Good, it's starting me back here at least.
Dream's over. Pack it in.
I want to be nice because the publisher guy is really nice. He's a Facebook friend, so we'll do our best. They're dropping lives that you can't even get to in that part. That's annoying. Ah! Javors, I'm playing on an Xbox using a Sega Saturn controller. It's just this was on NES before they ported it to Xbox. That's a smart way to do it.
That's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah. Because there's a market for, just real NES enthusiasts. They want new games. Maybe they've already collected all the stuff they want from what was originally released. I don't know, but...
Contest is on if you want Switch or Xbox.
It's interesting.
Crap, didn't get him.
It's interesting. Bleh. It's interesting how the NES and a bunch of other consoles all had the same CPU. Like the NES and the Atari 2600 and the Commodore 64 and a whole bunch of other ones are all based on the same CPU.
Really?
They're all based on the 6502.
I did not know that.
Yep, it's from Moss Technologies.
Jordan, there is no dash in Xbox. There never has been.
Nope.
People need to know that.
There might be a space.
No, not even a space. It's just capital X, lowercase box.
Well, the original one was the Direct X space box.
Hey,
is what
it
it was
doesn't bother me.
originally supposed
Thank
to be
you,
called.
Dr. Abe Lincoln. You're awesome.
And then they thought better of it.
What did you have?
Because he's the only one that's done for something.
I
Except
think he's
he
going to
didn't.
win a copy. Oh, he didn't type the command.
But it's fine because I don't use MooBot.
Oh, you're not using MooBot. Okay, I was
No,
gonna say.
so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Because
okay.
nobody's taught me how to use MooBot.
That's
so,
true.
You know,
Why would we? Why would we? I don't see why we would.
so
So we don't.
I just write it down and use a randomizer. It works.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Oh, going OG. That's what I used to do.
So this needs to have like a real pause menu, with, like retry and exit and things like that. I know it was originally an NES game, but I don't care. Just put in the standard things. That's my request. I probably should just kill myself, right? Yeah.
Alright.
Jump down the hole. Wait, that didn't sound right.
We've all done it once or twice, Brian. Jevors, just buy all the Ratalaika games and you'll be halfway there.
Yeah, if you want gamer score. Talk to somebody. 1,000 points.
Our friend Spazpole, he's a good achievement hunter. No, he's not here tonight, is he?
Super achievement hunter.
Oh yeah,
Seems
that's
like
true.
all she does.
That's true. Yeah, I wish I had more time for video games. I mean, I have a lot of interests, so there's a limited amount of free time, and then there's many interests to squeeze in.
I've been playing God of War all day.
Which one, the newest one?
Yeah, the PS4. It's a really
Not-
good game.
Had you not already played through it before?
Nope, I bought it when it was on sale and just... I tried to start it a few times and just couldn't get into it, and then I'm just finished... what did I just finish? Lost Judgment. And I was like, I need something different. So I popped that in, and it's really good. Now that I'm
Nice.
able to get into it.
That helps. I was the same way with heroin. Just kidding.
No.
No. Yeah. Has anyone
Black tar
played...
opium.
Oh, there's Spazpole. He is here. Good. Spaz, it's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, he won the Mega Man.
That's good. When I said he wasn't here, nobody corrected me. At least not out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is so hard, guys, I can't look at the chat very much, unfortunately. So I have to rely on my co-host for that. Ah,
Winners being just
you're always in my heart, Spazpole. Never forget that. This jump here is unpleasant. It's so easy to hit the roof there. Like,
Just remember, the floor is actually much wider than it looks like because, NES game. So your feet hang out pretty far. As long as you have 1 foot on the platform, you're still on the platform. So your feet hang out really, really far.
Gotcha. So try to stick it over more.
Try to get as far over as you can and then jump.
I'll attempt it. It's hard because you've also got the little enemy guy.
Yeah, but he
Hey,
swims
that
back
worked.
and forth.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like the lives still get hit anyway.
Mm.
Try and get this guy to come down a little lower. You too. I was hoping they drop health. Oh well, we made it farther. That's good. We'll go back to the annoying boss and hope for the best. Weather Song is a touchdown, Javor says. So besides Kandagawa Jet Girls, we also watched Marvel's Eternals movie, which just came out on Disney+. I already have the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook pre-ordered, but I wanted to go ahead and see the movie. I wanted to see it theatrically, but it left the theater by the time we were able to go see it. So
it wasn't in the theater very long. It was like there and kind of gone.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a very modest success, like almost a financial failure, but not a failure.
And then Spider-Man came out and made over $1 billion.
So that's good.
Old Timmy knows how to make that money.
Tim Oliphant.
All right, Jab, is it a 0 or a O in your name?
It's a 0, I think. Just copy and paste if you have to.
Yeah, just copy and paste.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, this is going
I'm doing a little better at dodging, yeah. Oh, then he grabbed me. Spoke too soon.
He wasn't even anywhere close to you.
God. He's going to hit me when he comes down. No, he didn't hit me. Okay, thank you.
Wow.
But he takes so many hits. Why does he have to take so many hits?
Because Mega Man bosses take so many hits.
I don't think they took 20.
They took
I think it was like 16.
If you were
maybe.
just using the regular blaster, they took so many hits.
Well, it's not like I have a choice of weapons here.
That's true. There are no extra weapons.
Hey, homie Drew. Oh. Come on, you piece of crap. Oh, good. He went straight up. And then he fell on me.
No.
If he would just fall where he was lined with, which is how it should work, then it'd be fine.
No, it's gotta be random.
Yeah, it looks that way. Ow. And then he grabs you kind of from the side, like you could be...
Yeah, his hitbox is pretty darn big.
My review is going to be like, this is a promising Mega Man clone, the second boss is absolute BS, so I can't recommend this game. That's what my review will say.
That's not... I don't even know what to say to that.
It's not my fault, I didn't make him like this. I'm just being subjected to it. Please don't follow me. Yeah, in Mega Man you could power up your weapons and stuff. You get stronger. This you never have. There's no growth, which is a shame. Oh god, he's gonna grab. Yeah, he grabbed me. Let go. Thank you. And he just came back to grab me again. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Wah, wah, wah.
And we got 16 more minutes of this sadism.
Sorry.
Yeah, so...
I'm gonna turn my PS5 on.
That's cold.
It's right next to me.
So, Human Brian here obviously should have already watched Eternals. Got to drag his butt on everything. But...
I don't care.
It's a worthwhile experience, whether or not it ends up being your favorite Marvel movie. And I don't think it'll be anyone's favorite Marvel movie, but it's also not... I see by no criteria that it's a bad movie. You know, like, it told a decent story, it had likable characters. Some people don't really like the scale of it, you know? And I mean, like, boy, it's always evident that they're on green screens. It makes me sad that Marvel movies barely shoot anything on location anymore. I wish they would stop that.
Just burned out.
On movies?
On Marvel.
Oh, Brian.
I mean, how many movies
I
were
was
there
for a
before
while. I was for a while.
Endgame? How many?
I don't know, like 20 or something?
Yeah, that's enough. I'm good.
This can never be enough. You know they've been publishing the comics for like 80 years, right, or something?
Yeah, and they keep killing them.
What do you mean?
The characters. How many times has Superman died? Good lord.
Yeah, I mean, deaths don't count much.
How many times has Captain America died?
That's a good question. I don't know.
A few.
But yeah, I mean, the comics run perpetually, so I see nothing wrong about the movies going on perpetually. And they, you know, like with the Eternals, these are not characters who've been done on screen before. I mean, not done at all not on a TV show, not in a movie. I think it's really cool.
They were in
one of the cartoons?
S.H.I.E.L.D. No, the TV show.
You think so? I don't remember
that.
You're thinking of Inhumans, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah, in Humans, apparently Doctor Strange, the rumor is that Doctor Strange will introduce Inhumans into the movies.
Hey,
We'll see if it actually ends up being true or not. Lyle! But yeah, no, Eternals are different. They're like... I mean... Died, yeah. They're sort of super-powered, long-lived superheroes who are supposed to watch the Earth for mysterious reasons. And yeah, there's a little bit of mystery or intrigue about what's going on. But anyway, again, like I said, you know, maybe some people say, oh, I don't care what happens. Boy, I'm really starting to get burnt out on this. Some people may not care about what happens to Spider-Man or Captain America anymore, but again, it's a new set of characters, so to me that burnout shouldn't apply. But I do like superhero things in general.
I got burned out for a while. I literally did. I didn't want to see another serious one. I waited for Thor forever, and I was so happy that they made it comedic.
Yeah, that was nice.
Because I was so tired of the same, you know, it's always the same formula. It's just different bad guys or different powers, or it's just, I needed a break. And when they started putting all the funny stuff in, I really, really liked it. Because it gives you something else.
I enjoyed the comedy as well. So. And, by the way, Eternals has a sex scene, which is it's the first Marvel movie to do so.
It's barely a sex scene.
Yeah, it's not, I mean,
they're
it's not like...
They're kissing on a beach. That's bad.
With their clothes off under a cover. Like, you know, like people really do. Everyone puts a cover on before they do that.
Dude, I'm telling you, it does not go past their shoulders. There is nothing there.
How very PC.
It is very
But
PC.
still, I mean, Marvel movies have always been sexless up until now, other than Iron Man, you know, having some...
It was implied.
Highly applied sex, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Deadpool had some nudity.
Yeah, but Deadpool's Deadpool.
It's not a Marvel movie. You know, it's based on a Marvel comic, but it's by Fox.
I was like, Deadpool's Deadpool.
Yeah, although they are bringing Deadpool into the Marvel movies for sure, so...
I will see the new Deadpool movie whenever it comes out.
Is it going to be Ryan Reynolds again?
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
He's actually writing it. He wrote the first two as well, or he helped write the first two. Yep.
Yeah, comic book movies they are. But, God.
Yeah, he's deeply involved with the Deadpool character.
Huh. I don't know. His girlfriend is
Denied.
Very, very, very pretty. She was in the Firefly series.
I guess we'll just play a different level.
Moraine starts with a B. Can't remember her last name.
She was Inara in the Firefly. Serenity.
She was also in V.
Yes, she was. But she wasn't as pretty in there.
Who?
She had like this really short hair.
Oh, the lady who looks like she's from Firefly?
No,
she is from Firefly.
Oh, yeah. I forget, she also looks a lot like somebody else, but I gotta look at a picture of her to think
she looks a little bit like Gal Gadot. A little.
Gorgeous.
That's one, but there's another actress too. Yeah, definitely. Although Gal Gadot's a bit too anorexic for my taste sometimes.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Alright.
Kind of like that Finn Wolfhard guy from Ghostbusters. And
I mean,
she's
a model, so, you know, that's sort of the standard way they come.
Yeah. Very funny, Spaz. Yeah, no, Javor's Doctor Strange, the rumors are that we may see some kind of Fox X-Men cameo in it because of the multiple universe stuff, and that we will see an Inhuman. So we'll see if those things happen, but I kind of hope they happen because it's fun to see unprecedented crossovers and such.
So did you ever figure out why Gilgamesh looks like Wong?
Yeah, the guy who plays Gilgamesh in Eternals looks a lot like Wong from Doctor Strange, but it's not the same guy. I think it's just us being highly racist.
Racist!
No!
But no, very similar physically, large builds and everything, and similar age and such.
And even their voices.
Maybe what they're looking for.
Even their voices, yes.
Yes. I almost wondered if they were brothers.
You wouldn't confuse Chris Farley with John Candy now, would you?
Actually, a lot of people do.
Just because of the...
It's kind of like that.
Just because of the age difference.
Oh, are those spikes one-hit kills?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And good thing they're everywhere.
Fresh.
Yeah, and you just gotta constantly jump over them.
Hey, I've already announced the last contest, so.
Just like Ori and the Blind Forest. Thank you, darling.
Although
You
I
did a
don't know
great
if anybody's gonna enter with it.
Hey guys, you can enter this on Xbox. You'll get like 300 gamer score just for playing, and then the rest of it all depends on how much you like being kicked in the nads.
I hope you
Give it to somebody. Wow. You can gift it. See?
Ori's so easy, Lyle says. The original Ori is not.
No,
not that it's
that is
impossibly
definitely
hard.
not an easy
But,
game.
yeah, not easy. There's an easy mode in the upgraded version they put out. Maybe that game tester I got in an argument with on release day, maybe he reported to his superiors. He's like, hey, this EastXTwitch guy, he suggested that maybe girls might want to play Ori too. Yeah, let's adjust the difficulty so it's not just for masochists. And it ended up happening.
Can you jump through the hatched piece of the bar?
I can't. So you got very little room for error as far as jumping over this piece of crap.
Wow.
Get all the way to the top and float over. I made it, but again, a bit lame.
Jeez, this is really tight. Good lord.
I mean, it's been a while since I played a Mega Man. Like, it's probably been 3 or 4 years. But
Mega Man's not this bad.
yeah, I really don't think it is. So this is somebody, like, taking our memories of hard games and actually making it even a little bit harder from a level design standpoint.
This
and
is the
that
Dark
awful
Souls
boss fight.
of Mega Man.
Yeah, but, I mean, whatever goodwill I had for the game, that boss fight took it away.
I don't
That's
think
just being
you
a jerk.
should probably review this game.
Well, I said I would, but anyway.
Give it a day or two so you can play something else.
Okay, that's as close as I can get to it.
His review is just all swear words.
For real.
And he doesn't even curse. It's true.
These guys look like California raisins or something.
Yeah, they kind of have that look.
Right?
They do.
Made it up.
But they're not singing for me.
What did Shitsu beat? Oh, he's saying I should beat the game? Yeah, that's the thing. If I beat the game, I think the more I play it, the less positive my impressions will
I mean,
be,
that's like,
unless...
punching yourself in the junk for fun.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it's just punishing.
Don't punch him.
Some people miss punishing difficulty. I'm not such a person, and why would anyone? Why would anyone? Oh wow, look at this jump I have to make. And there's an enemy shooting down at you the whole time.
That's a big gap. Jeez.
Thank you, game. Thanks for that.
You were too far in. You need to get your toes out over the edge, Paul.
Javors, I actually beat that game once as a 5th or 6th grader. Turtles on NES. Yes, I beat that. I mean, that game was obnoxiously hard, too.
The game was easy until you get to the water level.
There's the water level, and then the final level is all but impossible. Like, it is highly up to chance whether you get a configuration that is humanly possible to beat.
I never got to the last level because I always died on the water level.
Yeah, I owned it, and when you're a kid, you only owned so many games back then when they were all $50, and so
That's true.
I did beat it once, but that was enough.
$50 back then is like 120 now.
True.
That was cutting edge.
Did you
stuff
see
back
that?
then. Oh,
Did you see that?
That's rough.
Oh, I probably should have written down my password. We'll continue game. Actually, no, it won't remember where you were.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can look at the video if I actually want to play again. Like if I do something really wrong.
The thing that says made
Achievement.
by down at the
Obtained a
bottom.
weapon upgrade. When did I get a weapon upgrade?
You did?
I never. Whoa! Here's another achievement. Halfway home. 4 bosses defeated. I didn't defeat 4 bosses. What's happening? What's happening?
Are they just giving it to you?
Robot rejuvenate.
did
Obtained
you
a health
put-
upgrade.
Did you put in AAAA?
I pushed A on it, but
'Cause I think it's freaking out because of that.
that's hilarious. I just got 3 achievements. There you go, guys. There's cheat codes. What do you know?
And it's AAA.
all 9s don't do anything.
So if you go back, to do?
Oh, are you thinking it'll actually just implement it?
Yeah.
Well, I could try that, but first I gotta put in the ultimate cheat code, Brian.
What's the ultimate cheat code?
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Best
Game.
code ever.
Game deletes its save and wipes itself.
No! There is no way to cancel out of this screen.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
I repeat, no way to back out of the password screen.
Really?
Yeah.
This game is just so full of frustration.
Yeah.
It's just full of sadness.
Down to the password screen, although I do appreciate the easy achievements. That was nice. What if I hit that? No, just rolling back there. Okay, I'm going to try the AAA thing and then see if it actually lets me play, but I don't think it will. Or all A's. Just hop into a level and wrap it up, I guess. I didn't get to... What kind of things didn't I get to talk about? So we're working on my Turtles arcade cabinet. I mentioned that in the newsletter. I installed an extra button in it, and I'm replacing the existing buttons with real arcade buttons. And we're just about done with that. And then there's like a little more upgrading we're going to do to it. But it's
Put
neat,
in like Sanwa buttons or something?
In this case, Suzo hat buttons. But yeah, same difference. Haps are cheap, but still actual arcade quality. You know, it's not like you're going cheap by buying haps. You're just not going expensive is all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and by the way, everybody, please do read my Serious Sam 4 review. I worked hard on that game, and it's a really cool game, but the Xbox port has a lot of problems. Like, it has some real multiplayer-specific problems that made it hard to play with Icky and Perfect Zero and Brandykatz when we were trying. This level, by the way, wow, this seems harder than what we already played before. The enemies, they slide around everywhere and they shoot a lot. Yeah, wow.
This just seems hard for the sake of being hard.
You have unlimited continues, so I mean, you maybe you can learn what to do, but I'm not. I'd rather play something that's fun, you know. Like I could hit myself in the groin with a hammer, or I could play a fun video game. I'm probably going to play a game that's actually designed to be fun.
Well,
Sounds like a plan.
contest done. Winners recorded. Congratulations.
Everybody got their stuff?
Yep.
Yay! All right.
Alright, I'll go back to God of War.
Yeah, there's some fun parts to this. Darker Player asks, wouldn't people like a new Mega Man X game? Of course they would, but Capcom doesn't care. Because Mega Man will never... I mean, Capcom's taken that approach that Sony does now, where they only want a game that makes $1 billion. And if it won't make that much, then they don't care. And it's really sad because so many great IPs that could still be developed on the cheap don't get made.
Yeah, it's because they have certain studios and they have certain quality metrics that they have to hit.
That's a problem.
I think that's it. To me, it's they want more sales than you can get from a 2D or 2.5D game.
Hey.
It has good points. It
Yeah.
just puts me in a bad mood to play a game that is this hard. And I think it would be that way for most gamers. Okay. Did you PM'd them and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll keep going just a little bit longer. By the way, we've talked about the Book of Boba Fett last week, did we? I can't remember if we did. But we've seen the first 2 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett. We haven't watched the 3rd one yet, but I'm pretty happy with the show so far. I think some people want it to be more ambitious than it actually is.
I'm sure it is exactly what they intended it to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the reception is a little more mixed than probably what Disney wants, but I like it. I mean, it feels like real Star Wars, even if it's not quite as high art as Mandalorian is.
I mean, Mandalorian is it's one of those shows that only comes around like once in a decade.
Agreed. It's unusually
really good.
This show, it's got a lot of the same DNA, but it just doesn't quite add up the same way. And part of that is the fact that it's starring this 60-year-old guy, or however old he is.
Yeah, he's pretty old at this point.
Yeah, but it's the writing, too, and maybe some of the direction and such. It's not just on him. But yeah, Brandy's complaint with Boba Fett is that it's not... The main character is not as much of a badass as he is supposed to be.
I mean, he's a 60-year-old man.
No.
Yeah, but like, I mean, even in The Mandalorian, he's portrayed as kind of a badass, right?
I
would say in his own show, he's not that much of a badass in the first 2 episodes. Well, in the flashback part of the 2nd episode, he is, but like in the modern day parts, maybe not so much. 3RFKA. Yeah,
it's the same password you had earlier.
Yeah. Everybody, please don't forget that we stream every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's always a different game. We always have cool prizes to give out. Sometimes we stream retro games like this. Sometimes we love the games. Sometimes we don't. But always a different experience, and we hope you'll join us every Saturday that you can. So I want to thank Human Brian for being a great co-host tonight.
Always happy to be here.
Happy.
Thanks to Brandy for running the contest.
You're welcome. Still waiting on Xeno Johnny for email.
I'm sure he will reply.
Okay.
He says okay. Yeah, so come on.
All right.
Anyway, thanks to all you guys for hanging out with us every week. We love it, guys. Whether we have fun with the game or not, or whether it gets frustrating, it's always great to be around our excellent audience. So we'll see you next weekend, Saturday. Remember, don't hate, appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Bye.
That dirty SOB Tyler skipped out on us.
That's what he gets for violating his parole.
Mm-mm.
That's how
It's like bite all our cool friends, VDH, Bob Jones, Darker Player, Perfect Zero, BX Latino Heat, Homie Drew, Dr. Sabota, Firelighting Chicago, Panda P was here, Untouchable Dawn, of course, Spazpole. I'm forgetting people. Yeah, tell us goodnight at the end, everybody. Jono, did I say Jono?
I forget people all the time.
Xeno Johnny, yeah, Xeno Johnny is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got them.
Yeah, big or small, we love you all.